Prosecute Igboho crisis perpetrators. Fulani inquirer tells federal government. Hello, my wonderful people. You can remember this man very well. Yes, it's the one that Sunday Igboho sent out of your state because of the atrocious activities and all that they've been doing, and the people cried out, and Sunday has to rise up to ensure the safety of the people. Now, Kwara State has welcomed him, has received him, is one of their own now. I don't know why they cannot go back to the north. They cannot go back home, but they can go and start afresh in Kwara. Is it not the same as going back to your own, where you know that you are back at home? Anyway, that being said, is asking that the federal government immediately, prosecute those who perpetrated the Shasha Market Igagon crisis. They should prosecute. Who are those? They should prosecute Sunday Igboho, right, for sending him away. If you have been behaving yourself, you have not been causing an eyebrow or becoming an eyesore to the people, will anybody pick on you? If anybody does, that person should be persecuted. Or not, no, but not when you have become a turn in the flesh of the people. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Fulani residing in Kwara State have asked the federal government to investigate, arrest and prosecute the perpetrators of the crisis in Igagon or your states, serve as deterrents to others, that the government must do something now or they will act. They also condemned the attack on the settlement of Saki Fulani of Igagon and other Fulani settlements in the southwest. The Fulani made the position known in a communication issued at the end of the meeting of the Joint Fulani Association in Kwara State on Tuesday, February the 23rd, 2021. Can you see that Kwara State has gradually been taken over gradually? This state, unless if I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm open to learn, and I'll really appreciate that. Kwara State used to be one of the southwest states, but today has gradually been taken over. And guess what? The Fulani's are gradually not just settling in, gradually really, occupying, so to say. And guess what? By the time you keep quiet and watch, before you know it, they are all over the place and they are telling you what to do, and they begin to send the very native, the very people who own the soil out of the place. The place now that this guy has gone to, this Saki of has gone to, that land, did he pay for it? Did he acquire it? Buy the land? Did he get? Has he gotten? Has he gone to land to get the documentation so that it's documented? So let's continue. The statement signed by Halaji Salimiu Afanam Baba, chairman of the association, and secretary also Hamed, reads in part, we have discovered that the allegations levied against the Saki Agago are false. We equally urge the federal government to investigate the attack on the settlement of Saki, Fulani, Igago, and all other Fulani settlements in the southwest and bring the culprits, the perpetrators, to justice, especially him who particularly gave the eviction, asking that they leave and came back to enforce it with nobody stopping him, should also be declared a criminal. So they did not mention him, but you will use your mind to infer. So who is the him who gave a statement saying that they should be investigated and what have you? Can you see what is currently going on in Nigeria? There is more to it than beneath the eyes. Can you see that people gradually, and what is happening today is is not really allowing things to go well? Can you see now that Nigeria is in a state, or is in a position, that if we are not careful, if we don't look at things properly, we'll be surprised? Today some persons have come up to do, to say one thing or the other, and are releasing their idea on what should be, releasing the idea on what should happen. These are not acceptable way of behavior in any way, form, or kind. No society accept this and allow it to thrive and say nothing about it. No society. Only in Nigeria that things like this go and nobody is investigating, nobody is ensuring that things are done decently and in order. This man, before Sunday Igboho came around and said, you know what, he has to be persecuted. Before Sunday, pick up the mantle and said, no, 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 this cannot be accepted. What did he do? before Sunday, what did he do? Was he a peace-loving, abiding citizen, and all of a sudden, Sunday rose up against him? No, he wasn't. What did he do to the people? These are questions we should ask ourselves before we go about and say, oh, A, B, C, D, Z should be done or should not be done, and these people should be this or not should be that. No, 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 no. You don't encourage or support any such thing. You don't. You don't allow it to thrive, because if you keep quiet and allow such to continue, before you know it, there is what we call lawlessness. They said the Sunday Igboho should be persecuted, and they've investigated and they found that what would be your result before? What would be your result? What did he do? When Sunday Igboho got there, were there no boys with guns who came to threaten him, who were shooting sporadically, and he had to ask them, what are you doing? Were there no people like that? So how do you reconcile that? How do you reconcile that? So these are issues that we should be asking ourselves rather than pointing the finger. Let's look inward as a nation. Let's look inward and really say to ourselves, what is really going on here? Why are things the way they are? Who are those running the show? Why is everybody behaving as if nothing is happening? Who are those calling the shot here? These are questions we should ask ourselves rather than allowing, some few group of people to manipulate and be distorting the whole system and do not allow the country to prosper. This is why, a nation that is not properly governed by rules, there is no decorum, there is no obedience to the rule of law. Things are just done anyhow. Anybody is leadership. Anybody is presidency. This is what happens. This is the resultant effect of what happens when you have a group of persons or persons who tell you that they are now the leader, they are now the president, they are now the one calling the shots. This is the resultant effect. And that's why, my people, we are saying to you, please speak out. Don't allow your voice or anyone to intimidate you in any way, form, or kind. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. Let your voice be heard. Speak up, And some of the ways you can speak us is liking us, sharing, subscribing. Click on the notification button so you can get the latest news. And guess what? The whole world is hearing, because this news is going all over the world. Everybody's hearing what is going on in Nigeria. We cannot keep quiet and allow evil to overrun our land. We must all rise up and say, no, this is our land. It belongs to us. So guys, have a lovely day. Bye for now.